Hello. Hello. It's been a while since I've been here. We did do a stream on Saturday where I was testing out a new thing, but it's the audio kind of messed up on mine, but it didn't mess up on my partner's. But we were trying a new little challenge thing that I was working on, but I'm gonna have to tweak that. But today we're going to do a bit of Slime Rancher because um, we are currently in the middle of fixing some floors up, which we're supposed to get the flooring today. They told us it was going to be coming on Saturday instead, but we don't really know what happened. But they said it was going to be Saturday, but then they changed it to Monday. So it we've just been setting up the floors and like moving a bunch of furniture around this weekend, and we did a little bit more this morning, and it ended up taking longer than I thought it was going to. So that's why I'm a little bit late because my partners have been working a little bit, taking care of that, and like trying to fix up a few holes before we start working on that. Hopefully, starting tomorrow, assuming that the floor's coming today, because they're supposed to come in around 1 to 5 tonight. So, assuming everything goes well, we finally have those floors. But I don't know how the streaming is going to work for the rest of this week. So I'm going to try and get in a couple of hours today, and then I really don't know how the rest of the schedule is going to be out. But I figured we would at least try today. So today we are going to go back into Slime Rancher. We're going to collect the rest of the treasure pods, and then we are also going to work some more on Victor and Ogden stuff because we finished Mochi stuff. But that's how we are going to start everything up. And we're just going to go ahead, and I never fixed it back to I never fixed it back to the Sims. Hang on just a second there. Not the Sims, the Slime Rancher. Give me just a second. There we go. I'm glad I waited just a second to fix that. But we are back in the game. But we're just gonna kind of relax and chill and focus in on this. I think the last time I played, because it's been a week, it's been over a week really, since I last played. But I think I fed everybody, and I do have a little bit of extra money. I had a list of things that I wanted to do. But because we have been organizing and stuff, I don't remember what was on that list. So we do have money for trophies and stuff. I want to check really quick and make sure there wasn't anything in the slime science category that I wanted to collect. Because I know I collected a bunch from the slime science, and looks like we're ready to collect more if I want to. But yeah, it looks like we got like the master pumps now, which God, they take so much. But we're going to be using those now. But I want to make sure that I don't have anything here before I start spending some money on the stuff from 7Z. And I don't think there's anything else that I need to buy because um, I just want to make sure before I just put all my money into 7Z. But I think this is all we need to focus on now. We can start getting the Ultra Dash boots and all those special little upgrades now. But I don't think we're going to be getting all of them. Because once again, I'm not too worried about collecting everything from that. Instead, we're going to focus on like all these little things that you can get from the treasure pods, and then finishing Ogden and Victor stuff, which I'm going to go ahead and do some stuff with Victor and Ogden. Um, I think I was going to do. I think Ogden is going to be the one that's harder, so I'm going to do him first. And this is just partly to get myself sorted out more. I think I also got a few more depots while I was sorting everything out because I realized I had enough stuff to make them. So I'm just showing you a little bit. And again, part of this is just me not remembering what I've done off screen and what I did on. But these are all set up over here. Like it sucks that I can only do like every other week for stream, and then the one stream I come back is the week that we're doing floors and stuff like that. But you know, some weeks are going to be like that. But we're just going to collect 50 of these, and I hope things have been going well for you that are watching. And Along with this, we're going to be collecting some chickens because I know it's been a while since I fed my babies any like actual chicken, and that's always a good little supplement for them. I don't really need that anymore. I do want to try and collect Victor's a little bit quicker. Honestly, I don't really care which one I unlock first, but I do want to set up like a I want to set up a pink slime area, but I was thinking of doing it at Victor's because they do have like some good areas to just put some fire slimes, and then I could carry the food over there and then just feed whatever's left over to the pink slimes. That's what my idea was, but I really don't know what I'm going to do with Ogden, because usually I put the chickens in here. I usually give Ogden my chickens, but I did that to Mochi this time, so I'm not really sure. This might just be like a little empty space, or oh no. I could put more chickens here. There's literally nothing stopping me from having 2 chicken farms. Like, like pink slime is really like the only thing I really need at the moment, because I have like way too much of the other stuff, and like I could get extra corrals, but right now I'm having to maintain them so much that I don't feel like it's really necessary. So I'm just seeing, why is there a baby here? Must have fell out of the coop at the top. So my plan is to try and finish up this game this week. If things go well and I get the chance to, because I don't know how the flooring is going to work out, the whole flooring situation. I don't know. It could be that I don't have much time to stream at all. It could be that I have plenty of time, because they're thinking it's going to take maybe like a couple of days. But if it takes a little bit longer, then I probably won't be able to stream much at all this week, except today. So, you know, things happen. But I would like to at least complete this game. And while I am not streaming, I'm working on that little Soul Link challenge thing with my partner, which like that's more like a supplementary thing with other challenges. And I didn't realize until we started playing the game that it's a really not that big of an impact until like you really get into like the more important parts of the game. Like we decided to do the Runaway Teen Challenge, and because of that there wasn't really much going on like when it came to babies and stuff like that, so it just felt like a regular challenge. So I'm just kind of having to rework a lot of ideas and stuff because of that. So, which I knew like it would get very slow and wouldn't have much of an impact on certain parts, but like I didn't want it to be like every like 5 seconds either. You're having to constantly watch each other's back and stuff like that, because I feel like that's how it works with the Soul Links in Pokemon too. Is like sometimes it's like, oh, everything's fine, we don't have to worry about it, and then like all the chaos happens in a single like event. So it's just trying to figure out like which events are really important and which events like, mm, you know what, we don't really have to link up everything like that. Like this isn't as big of a deal. Like I know there is like a mod for The Sims 4 for multiplayer, but I don't necessarily I don't like the idea of sharing a game, if that makes sense. Like I like the idea like because I think that still limits your household to 8 Sims, right? Like I haven't fully played it myself, so I don't know the full grasp of it. And I would rather have like my full set of 8 and then us both have our own households that just interact with each other. But I don't think you can actually do that right now. I think you're still playing like a singular household and just sharing Sims. I mean, I guess you could use a mod to give your household more Sims, but like I just like the idea of like a sort of like parallel play and just, whatever happens to your game affects my game sort of deal. But we'll just figure it out. We'll see what works and what doesn't. And if it doesn't work out, that's fine. It was a nice little experiment. It was an attempt. I feel like even if the actual Soul Link itself doesn't work out, the challenges that I've added onto it will make it interesting. But I'm gonna have to tweak it a little bit more. Anyway, it's probably weird talking about this when I'm playing a different game, but a lot of this is just me trying to get back to playing this game. Um, like I have a list of games that I want to play on my Twitch account, and I've separated them into long term, short term, and etc. Because I know I've got them separated into those three lists. Um, because I know I'm going to have like this weird schedule for a long period of time, and I don't know if I want to invest into something long term right now because I'm probably going to forget it by the time I come back. Like I'd love to like invest into like a longer term game, like a RPG or something like that, but I don't know if I'll remember it. Like I'm already like I had to take a few minutes to remember everything here, and that was without my book. I'm a very old gnome. I'm a very old gnome who can't remember everything. So like I mean I can at least state why I am out for like a like I don't want to give too much detail, but basically the reason I am out for like a week is because I'm helping my folks. Uh, that's the long that's the basics of it. So I live with my partners, and then I go spend like a week at my family's place because my mom is disabled, and so I go over to her place and I help out there. We also have a my one of my grandmothers also lives with them, and they're kind of struggling with a lot of stuff lately. So I go like every other week right now to just kind of help out over there. Do help with the cleaning. I help with like uh, other stuff too, and you know, um, I used to live there until like about 2 months ago, and I used to stay there like all the time, and my mother has not taken very well to me leaving. So because it's always been us. It's always been us together, and so she's kind of not handling this very well. The whole me leaving thing. So for now, I'm just going every other week to her place to like help her cope, and I don't know how long it'll last. like like I don't mind. Like I keep telling her anytime she's free to contact me, and I do mean that. I do mean that. It is kind of aggravating sometimes, like every other week. Like I wish it was like the schedule was a bit different, but I also understand like my mom has like so many issues. She's probably afraid of like being alone. Like I also have a lot of issues, but not to the extreme that she has. And it's not like she is alone. My cousins are also there. I have like two relatives that are always right there to help them out. Well, one of them more than the other because of various things. Um, he can't always be there because he's got his own like stuff going on, so he can't always be there. But then the other one uh, can usually catch the flack for the both of us. So, but my my mom is really dependent on me specifically. It's just like, no, you're my baby. I need you. You know, one of those kinds of moms. Just like, you're my special girl. So, no, I get that. I get that. You spend like nearly 30 years together. It's just like it's hard to break that apart. And so, and I do love her to pieces. She drives me crazy sometimes. She 100% drives me crazy. But I don't ever want her to feel like she can't come to me. 100%. So we're almost done. We just need like a little bit of stuff left. I'm just gonna, cause there's so many of them. I'm just gonna wet them down. But we get a couple more of these, and then I can see how much it takes. Cause we need 750 of the glitch things, but we can just go into. I think we could just literally walk right back into the thing and restart it. Like, it's not like this where we just have to. I mean, I guess we could just keep doing this over and over too, but I feel like this would take longer if we just kept running back and forth, back and forth. I feel like there needs to be like a little break in between. I don't know if the other place needs a break. I think Mochi's in the glitch area, you don't really need that long of a break. But we're all done here, so it's all good. It's all good. We might go and check on the chickens. We got like a couple of chickens in various spots. Um, I'm just gonna go this way. It don't really matter which way I go. And I'll probably toss some food at the babies, but I won't actually. You know what? I probably should have went the other way. Thinking, thinking ahead, I probably should have went the other way. But that's okay. It gets us to the same spot. I just had to circle around a little bit. Didn't get that many chickens this time. Yeah, we're gonna have to do one more. And I'm not entirely sure how many more of the other things I'm gonna have to do. Because I know it was like 750, but I don't know how many we did before we started this. So, that's the real question. But we're gonna try and feed everything, and I'm gonna toss you a few of these, and then I'm gonna toss the rest of these over here, because nobody really cares about these chickens. So I don't really care to give them to anybody. Like, anybody can have them. I don't care. The roostros are going to Mochi's place. They're going to Mochi's place, that way I can get more babies. But you guys get your chickens. Get your chickens. Feed your guts. So I didn't put anything down here yet. No, that's why it's so full of food. But we'll go ahead and grab this set. And then we'll try to fill up the things. So those depots can hold up to 300. And so it actually filled up on one of them. What I do is when it hits the 200 mark, I start filling up the I start filling up the feeders with food once it hits 200. Which, it's very easy to do now. It's very easy to fill up those feeders. I'm going to fill them up right now. I'm just going to try and... You know what? I'm going to worry about these in a minute. I'm going to get the other stuff. I'll get the carrots and odd onions at the end. I'm going to get all these other stuff first. Because most of these have a depot attached to them. So, whoop. Sometimes I accidentally suck up one out of the depot. So that's not fun. But, gotta make sure I don't do that. Or at least put it back in. But yeah, most of these depots are like filling up faster than I can like empty them out. That one got stuck. Hey. Like especially the turnip one. The turnip one is just constantly filled up. But it was also the one that was here the longest, so I guess that makes sense. And what I might do is just start tossing them to the fire slimes. And that's why I kind of need to get Victor set up first. But see, I've already got 200 in there, and I know I've tossed 100 to the slimes already. So, they probably already have 100 in their, like, thing, just filled with plorts. Like, these filled up so fast. So once we do this, we'll go ahead and get the onions. Because we do have a lot of fire slimes just all over the place. So I want to get the odd onions and carrots, and then I'll probably just get something. It'd probably be the oka fruit. I think that's the last thing left. I think everything else... Oh, no. Yeah. Because I already got the other thing, didn't I? There we go. And then we'll toss the odd onions into that one thing. And grab the oka fruit. Now I'm hoping that I can do some decoration. There's so many here. Oh my god. But I'm hoping I can get some decorating done in a little bit. Because honestly, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is try and get some extractors taken care of after this. Before we go to Victor. Because Victor's doesn't usually last that long, I think. I don't think, anyway. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to actually feed them yet. I mean, I'm not going to collect the plorts anyway. But, there we go. And then, where is your feeder? I put it right next to it. Okay. But see, I've already filled this up once too, so... They're just so full of food now. But that's good, because they never get, like, hungry now. Could you stop hitting me? And I've just got it on the slow setting, that way I know for a fact that they're getting fed. And it's just, like, I feel like the slow setting is still pretty fast, but I could be wrong, but they're already full of plorts. So I think the next time we go around feeding them, we'll probably have to empty out their plorts. But I will be collecting the fire plorts after going down here. I'm not really worried about the water plorts, I'm more worried about the fire because, like, there's less fire in general around here. And these guys like to just jump out a lot. But order plorts are just constant. Constant little buggers. Hi, can you give me that plort? Thank you. Excuse me a second. Where is my mute button? Automatic call. Anyway. I said, I don't even know why I bother trying, but like, um, most of the people that know me go by a different number, but you know, sometimes they surprise me and I get like a actually useful number, like calling me, but most of the time it's just a scam call. I'll have to block it again, after stream. Okay, so yeah, I want to go to Mochi's. And I'm just gonna toss these roosters in there, just out of the way for a minute. I don't care which one right now. I just need you to hang out there for a minute. We'll come back and do like proper chicken maintenance in a minute. I need to like fill up all these other places too. So. Oh no, those babies are angry over there. Oh no. So let's see. Dang, you got a lot of food in there. It seems you're happy. Okay, I'm just gonna do like maybe 30. Just gonna pop that one back in there. I heard a teleport. There you go. I'm glad you were close by. There we go. There we go. So, I'm guessing, yeah, there's nothing in here. Yeah, this one I don't think ever got the full... What was it? The full 200 yet? So we're good right now over here. Let's see. Yeah, it's on the slow speed too. Alright. So I'm just going to make sure these slimes over here are fed. Alright. The mint mango is right here. Yeah, I had to put it in a weird spot. Because of all the teleporters around it. It's fine though. Let's see, I'm gonna put like 30 of you in here. You know, I could use these on these guys and then put the Oka Oka. I can make a Oka Oka, like, for the pink slimes. I could make rad Oka, rad pinks. That's what I was thinking, rad pinks. You have a bunch of food. Why are you moping? I'm guessing everybody ate it before them. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. I don't know. You're a bunch of big babies, that's what you are. Okay. And listen, I don't know what it is about that place in particular, but it keeps like losing. It keeps only having a single slime there, and it keeps wanting to fly off the daggone thing. I don't know why I keep censoring myself for this game. I don't know. I don't know. For some reason, brain wants to censor itself when I'm playing Slime Rancher. Oh, okay. Looks like we're going to have to start upgrading the next time we come here. Which is fine. We can start getting like the big stuff now. Or we would, um, if this stuff was also done. But apparently it's not. Did I actually forget to finish these? Yeah, I guess I did. Okay. Yeah, pink thing goes to blue. Pink thing goes to blue. Right. How could I possibly forget? If nothing else, we'll have to, like, get some stuff done just for the sake of collecting some extra pink plorts. So we might have to do a session just to get some pink plorts. So that's fine though. Are you done? Okay, you are done. Apparently I only missed the ones right in front of me. That sounds like me though, so I can't really complain. You know what? I just realized. Where's a refinery link? Instead of running back and forth constantly, there's a perfect spot right here for a refinery link. Like, I'll still have to run up there, but I could run up there, collect the stuff, and then just do all the other stuff over there. That way I don't have to constantly, like, teleport back and forth. Gosh, I'm so smart. It only takes me like an hour or 10 to finally come up with this stuff. Wonder, is there like a... There's not really a teleporter close by. No. Like a teleport spot. I think I got the closest spots to it. That's okay. This is still good. Alright. So the last one left is over here. And I'll have to remember to collect that green one that I ignored. And then we can go do some Victor stuff. And hey, I got a replacement royal jelly for the one I just used. So, already good. Okay. Alright. So now that we've done that, let's see. I thought okay. I don't know where I got that 750 from, but I still think it's 750 the next one. But we haven't even started on this, so... You know what I might do? Just because I'm curious about it, is I might do one round and then run directly back into this. Just to see if I was right. Or if it's even like a good option to do that. Like, we could do it once just to see if I'm right about it. Let's see, we'll go this way. want to go up here, see if there's anything else that spawns. Yep, just this guy. You're not a guy that I need. What about you? This guy is. Nothing over here. Okay, I really need the Largos or some of those bigger spaces. That's what I need more than anything. You need to move away from the spray. Okay, that's not a thing. Let's see. Get that guy. I got an extra guy without realizing it. Okay, it's probably higher up that we're going to find some of that better stuff. But I'm really wondering how, like, long we gotta wait in order to do this, because I'm assuming it's not too long. I would assume not. I got stuck in the, like, floor for some reason. uh, but we will need to go to this area at least once just to collect some treasure pods. But I kind of would like to do that near the end of it. That way I know I have, like, most of the stuff gathered and I don't have to, like, waste too much of it. Waste too much time here. It's the same with the Ogden area. I'd rather, like, try to get as much of it done before worrying about, like, the treasure pods, which I think I can do that next time, honestly, for him. Well, that glitch teleported. Or fixed itself, I guess. Nope. I knew one of you were wrong. I just couldn't tell which one. Okay, I still got a lot of spray. Kind of saving it in case a certain creature starts spawning. Okay, nope. Nope. Let's see. You're a little guy. Okay, we can get 150 of these. There we go. I think I heard somebody get absorbed. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and start collecting that spray. Because I don't know how long it's going to be before we come back to this place. Yeah, that guy's back. I knew it was about time for him. So it should be any time before they start, like, loading up the thing, too. Alright. I just need about 46 more. I don't really care if these guys hit me, because they don't do any damage. Everything else does, like glitch slime-wise. Okay, I see a thing up here that wasn't here. You know what? I think more things spawn as these things, like, pop up. Hey, wait, that thing wasn't there before. Or wait, did it, like... Did it despawn as, these guys popped up? Oh, it might be, like, the more these spawn, the more areas pop up. something. I'm not sure. Let's see. I just need 4 more. Come on. Where are you at? Also, where's the escape at? Just out of curiosity. Oh, hey, there's the treasure. I know there's another one around here somewhere. I just don't know where. Okay, it's over here. Thank you. I'm hoping I can find another thing. There we go. Thank you. Okay. That's all I needed. I can go now. And I've got plenty enough spray to just, like, head on out. This place is a little buggy now, ain't it? Oh my god, you're up there? Okay. I'm just gonna go the long way around. We'll save the little glitch. And there we go. Okay, so my plan is to go ahead and give Victor these bug reports. Alright, there's the first one. Something is not right. Not right at all. The simulation I've been running on to predict your performance on this project is not matching your results at all. How is this possible? I rely on my simulations for everything, and they have always made life easier. But what if they're wrong? Or what if some other elements exist that even I can't simulate? I would need to create an entirely new formula to compensate for this finding. And what would that mean for my previous simulations? All the experiences and people I've passed on because... I need to think on this. I have added my advanced drone blueprint to your lab. It should prove very useful to you according to my calculations. It would have been useful for me like about 30 days ago. Or like 50 days ago. Well, I hope so at least. Now I need to think on this right away. But please collect more bug reports in the slimulation. I am very close to isolating the source of the bug that is responsible for producing glitch slimes. In return, I will prepare a substantial reward for you. Run diagnosis on simulation 392296. Username V Humphreys. Password I'm sorry, I slipped into my work again without saying goodbye. Looking forward to your results. Goodbye. Okay, it's 600. I don't know why I was getting the number 750. You know what? That might have been Mochi's number, and I'm just thinking of that. So here's what I'm going to do. We're just going to grab those. And see these things over here? We're just going to pop them into that. And we're going to go right ahead in. Just going to go right ahead into it. Because... Oh, they're already in there. Okay. Okay, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I guess it does need like a few minutes to like get rid of all the errors. But like, I don't see like any actual like proper like bugged out spots. You know, those big black walls and stuff like that. So it's not like fully messed up, I guess. And it does seem like there's a lot more areas to like find now. So I guess it's just like, oh, you came back in and there's still a bunch of tar here. So, I don't know. I wonder if later areas will also have a whole bunch of like things to find. Guess the game just treats them like tar, like regular tar. Okay. I'm guessing, yeah, they're still here too. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna see if I can collect at least 100. I would prefer to get 150, but it kind of depends on how chaotic it gets. Thanks for holding these for me. They do seem to despawn after a little bit. So I do think that helps. So long as I don't get hit by them, we're fine. Unfortunately, they can eat anything. Okay, yeah, I probably won't be doing it like this again. Like anytime soon. Now that I've seen it, now that I've witnessed it, I think we're better off just doing it a little bit at a time. But it was fun to try. Okay. So we've got a little bit here. We got 65 so far. Like, there's been a lot of spots that spawned, and I'm really grateful for that. All things considering. Do these things, like, teleport? I don't know. But either way, I think these, like, trees and stuff teleport too, because there was a second one here a few minutes ago, and now it's not here. Don't you just hate it when a tree despawns or teleports to a different spot? Okay, well, we're collecting way more this time, so as soon as the thing loads up, we should have most or all of them. You know what? I said that I wouldn't do this double thing again, but like this has been so much faster this second time around getting all these slimes. I might do it anyway. Like it seems like more tar, but more spots have also spawned too. And see, now the black spots are spawning in. So this might have been actually better. I do need to get more of the spray. That's okay. That is super okay. All right. Okay, 20 more slimes and then we can leave. Portal's been activated too. So I was at the point where I was expecting it to be like we'd get everything before the portal, but I guess it still takes a little bit to collect them all. They do like to run. Okay. So we're down to looks like 6 and we're going the wrong direction, but that's okay. At least for a little bit. Okay, we got 4 more to collect. There we go. Now we can go the right way. So it's this way. I'm just gonna slow down in areas that don't have a lot of tar. So it's this way. Okay, watch it be like in the same spot that the teleporter is at. I don't know. I feel like that's a very far walk. But we're almost done here. Yeah, some of those trees are respawning over time, so that's interesting. So they do move. That's kind of creepy, but is it actually in the same spot? That's wild. It is in the same spot. Oh my god. This is such a long walk, too. I mean, I guess it's just because of because we did it twice in the same day. It's just going to pick the same spot. But that is kind of funny. Okay. So now that we did that, I'm not going to go back in there again until we do at least one Ogden thing. But for now, we're going to feed everybody. And then collect some plorts. Because we kind of need to now. Like we've gone so far and we've done so much. So we'll feed them first. We'll make sure they're not too angry. What I could do is feed them like a minimum. So like I'm not gonna like harvest anything that is connected to a depot because I already know those things have a lot in them. And because I know I have that option now, I might ignore the fire slimes too for a bit. It's everything else that I'm gonna worry about. Because they'll be fed at the end anyway. Alright. So we'll just go over here. And then, yeah, it looks like the fire slimes are fine. So I'm just gonna throw this at these guys. See, because they're still full. But it's probably because I also, like, slapped some into their little pocket. But I'll take 20 out of all these. And just whenever I finish, like, taking care of them and getting all their plorts emptied out, I'll have to feed them again. So we'll just do it like that. I'm going to have to collect more puddle slimes and fire plorts later, but I'm just trying to take care of Ogdens and stuff. Like, at that point, we're not even going to need those. But, you know, it is what it is. I completely forgot about Mochi's slimes. Mochi's chickens, but we've had other stuff to take care of. So, here you go. Yeah, you guys have a lot of plorts, don't you? Everybody does, though. It's nothing new. Yeah, I'm going to take it out of here. So there you go. Get all these yummy plorts. And we'll probably start with this section. And just get all the plorts from here first. And then we'll take care of the rest of them. Okay, you're all full of food. No surprise there. Looks like you all are doing like really good. Except maybe like one or two of you. Like I'm more just doing like plort maintenance than anything else at this point. We should be able to get the dash boots after this, because I'm just going to do, again, 50 in the slime machine, in the slime science, and then 50 into the market, except for Pink. Pink just constantly goes into slime science no matter what. No matter what. And also the pink and puddle slimes, because they, like, don't produce enough anyway, just in general. So we'll go ahead and take care of these. And I just want to go ahead and get the slime science stuff taken care of. That way I can just throw it all into the money market. And then we'll take care of the pink slimes next. And the ones in there. After doing all these. So, like, taking care of food and stuff at this point is not even an issue anymore. It's more just taking care of the plorts. The plorts is the main issue, which I'm going to check out that advanced drone real quick. But I don't think it's really going to help much. Like, I'll put one down. We'll see. But I don't think it's going to be that useful compared to, like, what this little baby drone is doing back here. Let's see. Utilities. Advanced drone. Has the capacity to perform 2 tasks at once. Oh my god. Let's take a look. Let's see what it does. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta find a spot for it first. That's the problem. Okay. So, here's the advanced drone. And you could do 2 tasks. Okay. So, target 1. You're going to do plorts into the plort from the port collectors to the market link. And then you're also going to do veggies. Oh, okay, that don't really do well. Plorts from the plort collector to the refinery. How fast are you? Okay. What? Hi? Are you too far away? Is that what I'm hearing? You're too far away. Give me a second. We'll sort this. We will sort this. So let me put you there. Did I take... Oh yeah, I took that other drone away too. So, let's see. So you are going to take plorts now from the plort collectors and put them into market link only. You are also going to take plorts from the plort collector and put them into the market link, but you're also going to do them and put them into the refinery. I don't care which one. I just want you to have the option. You're literally doing it at the same speed, ain't you? Okay. But... okay. 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 How about you both do this for a little bit? I'll let you guys do that for a little bit in this section. I'm just going to let them run in the background for a little bit and see how well they do. Like, if I just leave them alone for a little bit, are they going to do it by themselves, or... Because I'm noticing they're not moving right now. I'm not seeing any more money being made. Okay, so I have to be in the area when they do their thing. Okay. Yeah, see, this is why I never even used, like, the stuff on my other games. Because it's like, by the time you even get them, they're kind of worthless. But you know what? If I could just pick them up and drop them down, then couldn't I just... Yeah, see, they're doing it again. So I could just help them out while they're here. And we can empty everything out together. That might work. It'll be like a little community thing. Alright. Do gotta be careful not to accidentally hit them, though. Yep, that's the problem. They are very cute. So at least they are very cute. At least they got that working for them. Okay, yeah, this is going a lot faster now that we're all working together. I don't think... Well, yeah, I could use them for the, I'd have to have them selected for a very specific plort. Do they get the bonuses that I get from, putting them into the market? Like the Mochi Miles thing? Or is it just when I do it? Okay. You get picked up. And you can go back into the thing. Because this is a lot. And I'm going to have one of them pick up the pink plorts and put them into the thing. And then the other one I'm going to have pick up a different plort. I'm going to have them pick up the quantum. Reset. Now that I understand how these work, this is going to be a lot easier on me. It's kind of annoying. Like, having to constantly put drones in and out. Like, I might leave this one drone over here. You know what? Yeah, you. You're going to be over here. And you're going to put the pink plort and the quantum plort. So, from the plort collectors. And this one goes into the refinery link. This one goes into market. And I think I might actually get a second advanced drone just for this area. But for now... Yeah, I think that's actually what I'm going to do. Now that I understand how it works, I think that's exactly how I'm going to set it up. So, where's another place I could put a drone for just a second? You target phosphor for a little bit to the market link. Okay. Just making sure you're going to the right spots. Where is the market link? There we are. I understand how these work now, and this has definitely improved things. Okay, I'm gonna have to reset that one for a minute. Because we have no more phosphors. But I don't know if we have any more quantums either, so... Yeah, we have a few quantums, so... But I could take care of them. Not enough to really worry about, I think. Yeah, not enough to worry about. Okay, you big guy, come with me. So I'm going to take 2 advanced drones with me. This little guy is going to just stay right here. And then the other ones are just going to follow me. So yeah, we're going to have one more. Actually, this reminds me. Let me see. How's the fire slimes doing? Well, how did you all get up here? I don't know, man. It's weird. I'm just gonna toss you in here. And I'm just gonna leave these drones over here and just leave them unactivated until... Well, I mean, I'm gonna activate them now. After I put some stuff into the refinery once. But once they've been into the refinery once, I'm not going to worry about them. I need to put them into a spot that I'll remember to look. Oh yeah, I could do this one here. And there isn't a place I could just put 2 together. Yeah, it's over there. Okay. There we go. That'll be better. Just putting these 2 right here next to each other. I might remember them then. Okay. So I'm not going to activate you yet. And, like, I don't really care if they collect some after this. In fact, I might activate them anytime I feed them. But I just want to make sure that I just get, like, 50 every so often. I might even turn them on while I'm feeding them. So, you're going to get plorts, you're going to get them from collectors, and you're going to put them into the market link. You also are going to get plorts from the plort collectors into the market link. There we go. So I've got my 50. They're all going here. I should have been using these after all. Like, I didn't think they were that useful, and it turns out they were. They were like one of the most useful things in here. It's fine. It's a start. We're getting somewhere. They still would have been more useful if it was like earlier than day 50. I mean, technically it's day 49 for me, but I would have really appreciated like the drone at like day 10. Like, even if I couldn't even use it at that point, if I could just get it before I started doing the extractors, it would have been great. Alright. what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back and see if I can make those bigger things. I think I also didn't take care of that one extractor at the slime science area. So, we'll see. I'm also going to see what else is available to build, because I kind of want to see if I can get those depots all set up. And I still got to feed them again, so there's that too. Alright, they're all emptied out. But I'd like to get a couple of these little drones on the slime science and this. And then I need to go collect food for all the fire slimes, because I've ignored them until now. So, I'm going to go ahead and collect the odd onions too and just toss them into the thing. Come here. Come here. Alright. So there's all that. I don't think we need to feed them right now, because that didn't take long at all. So we'll feed them again when we come back. Except the fire slimes. The fire slimes I have to feed. But, let's see. Did I take care of the green one? No, I didn't. Alright. We'll do all that. We'll take care of that and that. And, let me see. Can I get 2 more of these? Alright. And I'm going to set them up right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and activate you to collect plorts and put them in the market link. Because it looks like they're already, like, filling up again. Because I can take care of the fire slimes myself. That's no big deal. Like, these are babies. Those ain't a big issue at all. I do want to go check the chickens out really quickly. So, yeah, I knew some of them were, like, running around. So let's see. How many are you? Ooh, there's a lot. Okay, I only need 2 for a pen. And then I'll let the baby stay in here. I only need 2 adults per pen. Yeah, I might just go ahead and make like a second pen. I'm just gonna max out the storage on this. And then we'll put the papa hens here for now. What about over here? Yeah, you're doing fine. It takes so long for these chickens to grow up. And we'll have to check these again at the end to see how many elders are around too. Okay. I hope no baby hens like bounce out of the coop, because that would be annoying. Okay, there's only 1 mom in here. That's fine. There we go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the elders on this side. Just because I can. Don't really need to, but just kind of helps me divide them up a little bit more. Okay, there are exactly 2 roostrels here, which means I can collect any elders. There's some elders right here. Wow, there is not a lot of hens being made. There's a lot of elders compared to chickens, it feels like. So maybe I will make Ogden's place also a place for chickens. Like, again, none of this really matters because most of my chickens don't even bother. I mean, most of my slimes don't even bother with this stuff, but still, it's nice to have some, even if it's just for like aesthetic purposes. So we're gonna go to 7Z. We got the Ultra Dash boost now. Ooh, ooh, I like that. We get the tank boost and the Master Gorder snare blueprint. Next. So that'll be 60k. But that will allow us to snare up a. Okay, so they are doing it like slightly, but they don't do it as much. So good to know, because I did earn a little bit of money coming through here. I heard you, Plort. I heard one of you, Plort. The other one's just bouncing on their toy. But the Gordo the master snare is the one that guarantees us. Oh, okay, the Plorts disappear after a little bit. But again, like, you get so many of these. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Excuse me a second. I need to take a drink, do a little cough. Popping a little drink, little hard candy in my mouth. Trying to ease up my throat. I didn't. Where did that thing go? Oh, oh. No, 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 no. You gotta go back here with the slimes. The top view slimes, not the other view. I didn't realize how much my throat tickled until I started streaming. Cause like, I talk a lot here. I don't really talk that much offline. Like, I can talk, but like, I typically let other people do all the talking, and then I just like kind of follow suit. So like, I didn't. I guess my throat just isn't used to it. My throat isn't used to all this talking and stuff, so like it dries out and cracks a lot. So like last week when I was gone, I just bought a whole bunch of hard candy just to try and like get used to it. At least until I adjust better. Like I don't know how much of it is just my throat isn't adjusted to doing this stuff and just talking, and how much of it is just my throat is very sensitive and stuff. And I just realized I need to load up the thing to find Ogden's treasure at the wilds. So the way that Ogden's area works, there is a treasure pod in the wild, or several in the wilds, but then there's also a treasure in Ogden's area too. So it's taking a little bit to load, but we're gonna go ahead and start looking at this. I might. Okay, there we go. So the first one is in a cave, it looks like. Or no, it's up top of a cliff. Okay, on a cliff by the hunter and rock. I don't know where that is. This is not the best image. Oh, okay. I know where it is. So, yeah, we're close. Excuse you. We're close to it. But I have to go to a different part of it. I might actually end up grabbing something else along the way. Because I think there's like a couple right next to each other. I'm not entirely sure. But I think this is the last time I need to come in here. So I'm just going to grab it and go. And I don't know how I'm going to do Victor's yet. I don't know if I'm going to wait till the very last one or if I'll do his... I don't know if I'll do his right at the exact same time as I'm completing it. Because it would be very awful if I'm doing all that and then I still can't unlock everything. So I think, yeah, I think it's this one right here, ain't it? It looks like it, yeah. It's giving me the items like it's that. And I accidentally unloaded it. Okay, you're going to give me a whole bunch of these, aren't you? Okay. So, there's this one. Cross the bridge directly opposite and jetpack to the top of the trees. Okay. Let me take a look at this one. Okay, it's near the spirally... It's near the spirally area. So I think it's back over here. It's like an area where you curl around. Hmm. And there's a big tree nearby it. Is it around here? Like, these are all high areas. That's the problem with this one. I can't tell. Okay, so I think this it's around this spot. I think it's up this way. I think I'm gonna have to hover again. Like, a lot of these are hidden up in the high areas, I believe. Yeah, I think this is around that area. I think. If this isn't it, it's close to it at least. Okay, what does it give me? Wild grass? Yeah, this is it. Okay, the next one is towards the slime sea. I know this one. So I'm gonna just collect Kookadoobas as I am collecting all these. So this is, yeah, the glow rocks. There's a small patch next to the hen hen. Okay, these two have been fairly easy. I'm stuck. So they're talking about this one over here. Okay, and that's the cottonflower patch. And then this one across the bridge to the left. It's behind a pot. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize this was a thing. Okay. So this one's hidden behind some trees. And I'm just going to leave my pockets a little empty for now. The good thing is if there is like extra stuff around and I can't collect it all, like extra slime science, I can just teleport back here. So, is it this one? I don't think it's this one. There is a pair of trees. And there is some wood. There's a wood bridge behind it. Oh, okay. I think it's higher up. So I think it's that one up there, actually. Yeah, no collecting chickens this time. We got other, more valuable stuff to get. There we go. Okay, get off the picture. And that was the coral columns. Okay. The cloud tree. Okay, I can see where it's at. It's near the waterfall. It's a very pretty tree. It's just getting to it. Like, I don't know how people can remember all this stuff. I don't think they can, but I definitely can't. I can't... I think it's that tree. Because this is... It looks like it's on a different part. Sometimes there's a Kookadooba here. So I'm going to have to do some strategic maneuvering over there. And not get stuck on everything else. Okay, I'm going to have to let my energy go a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up here. Collect these two. Is there anything else? Not that I'm aware of. And we're going to fly over here. Like, this was the one I was worried about when we were doing these sorts of things. Like, I knew one of these had, like, something bad to it. It was this one. And then this isn't even counting, like, everything in the slime sea. The slime sea is also a nightmare. So that's the peach cloud tree. Alright, looks like there are a couple of other things. So... okay, looks like it's the waterfall area. Not too bad. There is like a little hidden area somewhere in here. There it is. And then the last one is hidden in a cave. So if I can get out of here without getting murdered. Find this Kuka Cracker and teleport in the cave where Phosphor Saber logos reside. Climb to the top until you find a hidden nest. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think... like, I have an idea of where this is. But... okay. Let me see. I think I actually had to, like, watch a video on this one. Because I couldn't find it last time. So I think that, yeah, because it's near the mushrooms. And it's on the side. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out because it was so many gosh darn mushrooms. I kept looking everywhere except over here. The last time I looked everywhere else. Okay, so that's everywhere here. And then we got the thing for the saber slimes, so we're good there. So now all we got to do is collect all this stuff here, and then there is a treasure slime at Ogden's retreat. So once we get all that, we'll be done with Ogden's place, except for like building stuff on here. But that'll be all we have to do. We'll be done with it after that. So I was thinking that there might have been more science slime stuff, but I guess they didn't want you going back and forth too much. We'll we'll probably go back to Victor's again real quick and do one of them. And then we might go back to Mochi's and see if we can collect stuff over there. Because I would like to finish Victor's before we go on. And I did remember that we haven't gone to Ogden stuff yet. But I think we should be able to complete it all today. The stuff is supposed to be... The flooring stuff is supposed to be here anytime after 1:30. So I might have to take a break just to deal with that. But if all else fails, we can have like a little break or like end stream and finish it up on a different day. It don't matter to me. I would really prefer to do it all in like a single day, but you know, this housing stuff is kind of a little bit more important than a little slime rancher. So once we're done with all of Ogden stuff, Victor's will be the only one that we really need to focus on when it comes to finishing everything off. We do have to do the Ogden stuff, and then we have to collect all the treasure pods, and then I'm going to try and do some decorating before we end off. I am going to try and make things a little bit prettier, because right now it's more just it's more just work related stuff. Like I said, I don't really decorate, but I can at least finish it off by making it a little bit pretty. I'm not a decorator, as I mentioned before, but I will try to attempt to pretty it up before we end. But there's still a lot to do regarding 7Z, but it's just a grind. It's just all about like a money grind, and I'm not going to worry about that. If we manage to earn enough money by the time we finish everything else out, and at this point I don't think we are going to. I'm not then that's great, but I don't think we're going to. Like, I think it'll be another like 10 to 20 more like 10 to 20 more like days before we even get close to that, and I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so we need 10 more of these, and then we'll be done with Ogden, and then we'll probably have to go feed everybody. We're going to set up the slime science stuff because I forgot to do that. Because I want to make sure I have enough stuff to actually, like, create some decorations and stuff. I was creating, like, one of each thing at a certain point, but then I was like, you know what? Probably not going to be around. This game probably ain't going to be around that long, so we don't need to worry about it. Just need to focus on making the things that we think are pretty. That I think is pretty. So. Alright, and now it's just decided, you know what? I'm going to make you work for it. I'm going to make you actually look long and hard to actually find any more shit. Hey, look, I finally swore in this episode. uh, my obligatory swear for the episode. I don't know what it is. Like I put that warning on there because I know how I am. Like some days I will just like not swear at all, and then other days I will just swear like nonstop. Just like constant swearing, and just like I blame the bipolar, but like I love swearing, but like some days I just can't do it. It's just like no, what people are watching. I need to not swear. And then other days I just like I don't give a f. I want to swear. I want to say the words. I don't want to be unfiltered and unbrandable, but I don't know. My brain is weird. Like I get the feeling like after a certain point of time, I'm not going to care and I'm just going to throw like swears like all over the place anyway. But like this despite how I sound a lot of times with my like PG-13 voice, this is definitely not a safe space for this is not an appropriate spot for children. I am not safe for children. I make parents cry. I will teach children new words. No, I actually don't like when I was younger, I used to hang out with kids a lot because our the way our school was set up, I would end up on like the it was weird the way our school bus routes were. I would end up riding with the school kids a lot that go to elementary school, so I would always try to like censor it there for those kids. But then like during like that was what would pick me up, right? It would always be the ones from the elementary schools that would pick me up and then drop me back off at home. But then halfway there, I'd get picked up by the high school. I'd get picked up by the high school. And the high school ones were the ones that were full of swears and all sorts of inappropriate stuff. So it was constantly a switch for me of being like, yeah, hi, oh my god, you're doing such a good job, yeah, to like, fuck you and fuck this and everything sucks and, you know, all that stuff like that, right? Just constant swearing and like calling your best friend a whore and stuff like that because that's how it was. Like we would just like if you were best friends, you would call each other like the most insulting things ever. Back in middle school, because that was like edgy and cool at the time. Um, I don't really get it either. Um, so I've always been used to like just flipping the swears off and on, and I still kind of do that a lot on stream now because there's like some day like when I'm with my partner, I just turn the swear filter off, and my partner doesn't have a filter at all. Neither one of them do, but I still keep catching myself turning that filter on. I still catch myself turning that filter on every time I come on here. I'm just like, oh well, I'm by myself. I have to turn the filter on. But yeah, like Uh, I don't know. I don't know why I'm like that. But either way, we're done with that. I mean, I guess I do know why I'm like that because I grew up in a very religious household. So, like, my brain is like, if you don't know anybody, you need to be very careful and not say anything appropriate about anything or use inappropriate words. So, I guess that's why I still act that way. But anyway, we're done now. Oh my. Oh dear. So many Kookadoobas. I can taste it now. Hearty Kookadoobas and parsnip pie. Sweet Kookadoobas jam for years. Oh, Kookadoobas omelets with painted hen eggs. You've given me such a gift here, Beatrix. I'm so grateful. Ogden's retreat is now yours to use as you see fit. I'm loading up the treasure pod index. But you know, if you wanted to keep exploring the wilds and giving me Kookadoobas, uh, I'd be happy to pay you in tofu. This is not wanting to load up. Hang on. There we go. So thanks again, Beatrix. It was great working with you and getting a chance to talk to someone. Life on the range is wonderful, but it can get a little lonely out here when it's just you and the memories you can't let go. So it's good to have someone who's there for you, even if they just listen every now and again. Thanks for listening, Beatrix. Now let's get back to work. So now we could just go back anytime we want to. There is a single treasure pod, but it provides the largest amount of resources. So we're just going to go ahead and pop it, but I'm going to put some resources like right here for no specific reason. And it is like right back here, I believe. Yeah, it's right here. I thought there was another one, but I guess not. So, yeah, that's a lot of resources. That's a lot. So, I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna put them right here. And we're just gonna take the honey related stuff first. And then we're gonna come back and get the rest. But this is like the most profitable one that you can get, is these right here. So, and I'm going to use that tofu on the pink slimes. I don't remember who I gave it to last time, but the pink slimes are the most valuable, so I want to use them. Again, like when I started this, I wasn't really thinking. And I also want to set this up. So I think what I'm going to do is, again, we're going to set up some coops. Just more coops. And I might just go ahead and make another like little silo in the background, because why not? That way I don't have to keep like keep grabbing chickens and sending them to the other place. But there you go. We're going to have some more coops right here. And again, this is more just to like have something extra to do that isn't slime related. I don't even plan on really using them that much. But I don't even need it. I really don't even need this. But it gives me a reason to go back to Ogden's every so often. So, you know. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go this way so I can feed the spicy tofu to those little slimes. And I see that I am getting money just by, like, dropping off and stuff. So you go ahead. And we're just going to toss all this here. And I'll just grab some chickens from Mochi's place. And we'll set that up. We'll set that up right here. I don't even need to get the, like, regular hens because he's so close to that one place that I could just grab some hens there. But I do need to, like, empty these hens out and stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. Look at how many have grown. I mean, a lot of these were already in the thing already, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, there's so many. Look at that little hen that's by itself. I have to come back in a minute. I've got some babies I need to take care of. There's probably some elders in here too, so let's go ahead and take care of that too. Any elders? Elders? No elders? Not a single elder? Well, I can't believe it. Okay. You know what? Yeah, it's gonna give me that chicken back. But that's okay. So I'm gonna collect 2 of these. I'm gonna put these 2 back. All of these back. And then I'm gonna collect... Not you. There we go. And we'll just grab a couple of extra hens near our place. So I don't have to do too many teleports. I have to collect 8 roosters, actually. Let's see. I'm going to get 10. That way I'll have some in the silo just in case. There we go. We'll have that all sorted. So we'll put that there. We'll put that in there. 2, 4, 6, 8. And you guys get put right there. Alright, and then we gotta run back and get a couple of little cheapos. These little hens over here. There's one more, surely. There was several more. And that's Ogden's place. I'm sure he'll appreciate the chickens. Just like Mochi does. Alright. So now I'm just going to collect the food. And while we're out feeding everybody, I'm just going to, like, turn on all the little slime guys. The little drone guys. But first I gotta collect all the food first. And there's probably been a lot of food collected since we've been gone. Once we do this, we will set up the slime science stuff. If I remember. Sometimes I say I'm going to do something and then I forget it anyway. I mean, at this point, the slime science is more for decorations than anything, so... It's not too bad, it just limits how much stuff we can decorate at the end. I do want that, I do want that Largo snare if we can get it. Like, my theory is, like, regardless of what happens at the end of this day, I wouldn't mind coming back to try and do a hunt for the the gilded ginger. Because I have forgotten about that. But, like, it feels kind of pointless. Like, everything else has been grabbed and gotten. And, like the gilded ginger, getting one gilded ginger to, like, finish it out would be great. But, like, we've done so much, and it just feels like a final achievement sort of thing. So, I don't know if I want to just focus a single, like, episode just on that. So we'll go ahead and do all this. We'll set all this up. And then we'll do that. So I think the next game... Well, I mean, we'll probably... Depending on how the flooring situation is this week, I am thinking of doing some... I might just do Sims 4 with my partner for the rest of the week. I think I have figured out the audio issue on my side from this weekend, because my partner didn't have that issue. But I think I have figured that out. My partner's audio was basically perfect, but it was mostly on my side. We had, like, the same settings, but I think we figured out what was going on, because she had one audio setting down, and that ended up being the issue. It was just doubling for one of them. But we're gonna attempt to do that again sometime this week. And if it takes too long for the floors, might be the only thing that we do this week. Like we're still trying to figure this out. Apparently, me getting into streaming has gotten my partner into streaming. Like, they have been very obsessed with streaming. They've been doing Minecraft streams on their channel, um, which they've been playing Minecraft on like regular, which I don't understand because um, they're not very good at it. But they love it. They love Minecraft. They're more of a creative, but they just want to. I guess they just don't want to deal with creative right now because we have been playing in creative for a while. But they've been doing Minecraft and dying a lot on their stream. But uh, they've been enjoying the process, and now I can't get them to stop. They've been enjoying the process a little bit too much, so I think I've given them an addiction. So they keep asking me when we're going to stream again. And they were like, "Are you sure you want to stream your game today? You don't want to stream The Sims? You don't want to stream with me?" And so I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out and see if we can like stream together, but do our own stuff someday because like I enjoy streaming with my partner, but I also like doing my own stream stuff too. Cause like um, Core is fun to hang around with, but we don't always like to play the same games. So you know, we'll just have to figure it out. I like how as soon as I pick everything, more stuff starts to grow. That's okay though. Okay, now we can actually start feeding everything. So we'll go ahead and feed the slimes here. I just want to get them fed, and then wakey wakey. I don't really care which sides they feed or whatever, as long as they feed something. As long as they feed anything. Or collect it from anything, I guess. So I think they focus on focus on one side first, and then they go to the other. Because it looks like they're kind of ignoring everything right now. Probably because there is nothing to collect. That would explain it. That would explain it. Yes, yes, I know. You're all hungry. You're all hungry and mad. Here, will this satisfy you? Yes. There we go. And then we'll just pull all that out. I mean, you guys are still getting food. It's not like you haven't gotten anything in here. So, like, you guys are supposed to be getting fed. Guessing they just collect every so often. I don't really understand how this works, but either way. I still don't understand how the drones work, and I probably never will. Just collecting plorts while we're in here. Get all the babies fed. Move on to the next ones. There we go. Get you all taken care of. Okay. Okay, just gonna toss another couple at you, just to make sure. And And I think by the end of this, I might have enough money to... They got another couple floors taken care of. I think I might have enough to get that inventory upgrade, which is what I'm really looking forward to. Because I think that allows you to hold 100 items at a time. And man, I really want that. I'd really love that. Hang on, can I get it right now? Because that would be so great. Oh, yeah. And then we get a heart module. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about the heart module. Like, if it was the golden slingshot or something, I would care. But yeah, see, we only have 50 water now? Like, oh, that feels nice. Okay. Eat your snacks. Eat your snacks. That's right. And I'm just gonna go ahead and feed these guys too. Oh, I can just take 100 out if I want to now. I think they still got a lot of food, so I'm just gonna get like 60. Let's see, where's your feeder at? Yeah. I'm just gonna fill your feeder up. And then I'm gonna get a full 30. There we go. Now you can eat. I guess they don't get fed when I have teleported to a different spot. Maybe that's how it works. How many... You don't have anything, so I can max you all out. And then we still gotta take care of the slimes that are in the others thing. My cat just scared me. My cat just scared me. Yeah, it's almost your feeding time, ain't it? Give me just a second. We'll take care of you. I'll see what you gotta take care of. It's about time for you and the puppies to get fed. I think the others are busy, like, fixing floors or getting things set up. Yeah, I know. You get so angry. If it's just a second away from your dinner time, you get angry. Oh my goodness. Let me finish feeding these babies and then we'll feed your little baby butt. I'll come back to this. I'll come back to this after I fed them. And then I'll pause. And then I'll go see about the babies and see if they need me to help them, like, take care of them. But I'll make sure. I don't want to, like, stop in the middle of this because I will 100% forget what I'm doing. So I want to just take care of this before I go feed the children. Feed the little pet babies. I kind of need to, like, stand up and stuff too, so. We'll get it sorted. We'll get it sorted. Alright. Alright. There you go. And then we feed one more. And then you babies can quit being babies. Okay, I might get a second slime thing over here too. So, we'll see. Let me see how much. You don't have any. Okay. I'm just going to start putting 100 in no matter what now. Because, like, they kind of need it at this point. And then just like 30 right here. Because, like, I've been doing it at the 200 mark, but, like, we're making so much food, it don't even matter anymore. So I'm going to run over here, and then I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to feed the cat and the puppies, and then I'll be right back, and we'll start on like the slime science stuff. I'm just going to stop right here, and I'll see you in a little bit. Hi, we're back. So everything's fine. They were fed. Um, they were just the cat was just trying to get more food. You know, cat things. Cat doing cat things. So we're just going to go ahead and see if we can get all of these. I want 6. I think I have enough for 6. Yeah, I got just enough. Alright. I want to get a second advanced drone for the area inside the inside where the other the quantum pink slimes are. And then I want a master Gordo snare. I don't know if we're going to actually use it to get the one slime, but I do want it. And then we can make all these warp depots. I do want one for this. I do want one for this. I'm going to hold off on this because I don't know what other colors are available. So I just wanted to set that up. I just want to set that up. Oh yeah, we could do the cocoa one for the that one slime. I want to see. Yeah, I think it might be better to put this little guy up here. See, because I'm trying to remember what all these things are. But we'll have one slime go after the phosphor and hunter plorts. And they just take them to the market link. And that's all you do. And then you do pink and quantum. You do the quantums into the market link. You do the plorts from here to the refinery. Okay. You know what? I'm just now remembering that there's an Oka Oka fruit, and we can use the cocoa depot for that. Trying to think of which colors work for what. And you know what? We could do the berry one. I don't know if we'll really need it, but we can use it. So this one is going to be linked up to the cocoa one, I think. Or do we do this one? No, this is carrot. This is carrot. That'll be placed directly to the one in Victor's whenever we get that. And then this one, we could put it over there, but I'm going to put it over here. This is going to be linked up to those one slimes. And I'm just going to go ahead and suck some of these up. I'm not going to do this for every one of them. I'm just going to link up a couple of them so I can actually see that they got veggies in them. Because like the ones that already have veggies in them, I don't care. It's just the ones that don't. Okay. And then we're going to put the... Let's see. We could put the carrot one... Don't really want to put it over there. I guess we'll put it right here next to... Well, this is the Oka Oka one. So that's the Oka Oka, and then this will be the carrot. So we'll just collect all these and put them into the brown one. And so now we don't even have to carry the stuff. We could just throw it into the thing and then just pick it up whenever we need to. Just whenever we need to. And that feels great. I almost want to turn this one into the oddberry one. And I am thinking of doing that. So, yeah, in fact, that's literally what I'm going to do. So, what I'm going to do, and this is going to be very annoying, is instead of connecting this one to the rads, I'm going to connect it to the to Victor's too. But I'm going to have to throw a whole bunch of this stuff out first. Like, the throwing out is going to be the hardest part. But I'm going to have to get rid of a depot before I can put one back on there. And I think it breaks it when I get rid of one of them. I don't want to get rid of all of them. I'm going to, like, get 100 out, and then I'm going to break it apart, and I'm going to see if the rest of the onions stay in there. Like, I'd like to keep at least 200. But I'm not going to suck, like, every single one of these out. Actually, I could do it like this. Okay, we'll leave whatever's in there, and we'll demolish it. Okay, yeah, it looks like it got rid of it, but we'll do this. Whatever was in there was just completely demolished, but now it's the odd onion one. And that means we'll have to recreate the berry one if we ever want to use it. But now it's no longer connected to the, I should have done that from the beginning, just, like, sucked them all out instead of manually tossed them all out. But that's fine. I think the color matches better, too. But these two will be connected to Victor's. That gives me, like, a little extra space to, like, goof off into on the slime science. Make it a little bit prettier. I don't know if we're really going to make the slime science area pretty. But we have the option now. So, now that we've done that, I gotta do a little bit of extra linking up. It's mostly over here next to the tangle slimes. So I don't think there's really... there isn't a place right next to you. Oopsie. That's fine. We'll just put it right here for now. Whoa, yeah, we can't really... You know what? You know what? Pick it up. Put it right here. And then we'll take that one slime, well, that one bee, and put it over here. And then we'll just set it up like we did before. There we go. Because the other ones left to, like, set up are the ones from Victor's, right? And then the snare Gordo, which I have an idea where I'm going to put that. So violet, red, then just decoratives and the drills. So I'm going to put this snare. We're not going to use it yet, but I'm going to put the snare right there. We're putting the snare right there. And then I want to see... We have been using the little spaces around here for slime science, but I don't think we're going to do that anymore because there's just so much other stuff around here. So instead, we're just going to set them up in these spots. So this is the pump. This is the pump area where the pumps go. And I think what we're going to do is set up 3 in each area now. So we'll just have to check every so often. And I'm going to have to teleport a little bit. Like, I can just, like, put it behind me, too. Like, there's nothing stopping me. It doesn't really matter for this section. Okay, so the next one, we're going to go to the desert. And I'm going to put them up here. put a couple of drills up here. There's no place up there. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put that third one of these though. If I take you, okay, no, I don't tear you up. Okay, so I can have you sitting like over here instead. There we go. That way I don't have to like go too far for everything. Like I'm still gonna have to go far, but it won't be as far as like it has been. And these things last 9 cycles as opposed to like 3 or 1. So I will not have to make as many of these like ever. And that feels great, honestly. Feels great knowing I don't have to work as hard for these. Alright, so we are going to go to Victor's. And I need to... First of all, let's see. We got to get 310. And I need to look at the thing again real quick. I think it's all in the Slimulation for him, yes. So everything after this is just a Nimble Valley and the Slime Sea. Okay. So once again, they're all in very specific zones. And they've got it separated into different areas. So, okay. Oh boy. Okay. This is going to be fun because they're all in separate zones and you don't know which zone you're going to be put into. So I might have to do like a couple of rounds in each. Yeah, so okay. So this is the indigo quarry and the mossy blanket for these zones. So I'll have to find those zones first. Like it probably won't take a long time, but I'm still going to have to find it. And then I also have to just collect the same stuff that I've been collecting. So we're just going to have to do a little bit of everything while we're here. Let's see, let's see. I'm just going to gather while I can. See what I can remember, see what I can't. We might do twice in this area. Again, just so I can, like, collect all the pods. So, I'm assuming the indigo quarry is this way. There should be a lot of stuff over here. Just in general. Yeah, because there's this one. Alright. And then we got this little guy, and that one ran off the thing. Okay. Doing pretty good. I don't think you're from here. Yeah, okay. I was like, am I losing it? You're a different color and everything. Okay. Let's see. Don't think you're here. Well, you were here. Okay, you weren't here. I knew there were too many rocks. Okay. So let's go over here. Into this area. There's a lot of things here, and I'm not sure which one's real and which one isn't. But we are in this area now. So now I have to look at the thing again. I'm just pausing it to save myself some time in this space. So, Indigo Quarry Zone. Okay. I see it. I see it. I know where it's at. I just gotta... Okay, I am here. I just gotta get up to it. after I collect all my babies. What I could do is, once I collect enough of these slimes, is I could just focus more on all this other stuff. But I just want to make sure that I have enough slimes to finish this before I forget. So yeah, it's a portable water tap. I think a lot of these are like extra baits and stuff. So the next one is also in the indigo quarry. It's in the... Yeah, so a lot of these are just the main areas. Like there were a few in the dry reef zone, but it's going in a specific order. And I hate that. So the next indigo quarry area... Oh my god, how am I supposed to find this? Oh, okay, you're just hovering above it. Okay. So it's not too far from where we're at. Okay. Now that I understand where it's at. Okay, is that the only one nearby here? Okay. Okay. Jesus, scare me to death with that image. Okay. Nothing I can break apart, is there? No. Like, we've already got, like, a good amount of stuff. We can always use more, though. Didn't think that was real. So we're just gonna keep going. And it's, like, on the other side of this. So I'm gonna go up a little bit. Oh, are you both? Like, fakes? Yeah, you're all fakes. Every single one of you was fake. Like, you're all being very nice to me and giving me all these glitches. It kind of freaks me out. It freaks me out. Yep. Okay, I knew it was about time. Okay, so the other one is, like, back here. But it was showing me, like, hovering above the water, so I got really confused. Okay. I need to check once more. I think the next one's in the, like, water area of the quarry. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, it's just in the water spots of the indigo quarry. So that one should be easy to get. So, yeah, it's like right down there. Okay. Any more in the quarry? Let's see. Nope. Nope. Everything else is in the other zone. So, it looks like the only ones that are in the dry reef are like the harder to get ones. At least what they claim is harder to get. So, I'm going to focus on the mossy blanket next. Especially because we're like getting towards like the end section. And I think we're getting closer to the mossy blanket than we are like the dry reef now. They want me to go backwards. I'm not going backwards. I'm going the other way. I'm sorry. I've got slimes to get. I might just have to separate this into like dry reef and mossy and mossy blanket. Just might have to do this 3 separate times. That's what I was kind of afraid we were going to have to do anyway, so... But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Not you. This guy. Alright. So I'm guessing each section has its own unique thing, maybe? So, let's see. So the one it's showing me is not that one. I don't know where this is. I kind of don't want to go... Okay, so we're here. So there's like a flying area nearby. Like up this way. You can get up here. And you can get up to this. So, there's that one. And that gives us the... That gives us something. Hang on. I've lost what it is. The digi panel. Okay. So, what about the area we just left? I think that's like one of the space areas. Not really the moss blanket. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the area we just left might be not the one that we need to go to. So, I think it's something different. Not really that area. So, let me go forward a little bit and see. Because it mentions a honey gordo. Let's see. Moss blanket near the side of the honey gordo. Okay. Oh, and then this area. This area also has one, I think. Yes. So these next two areas are both at the top. So let me get up here. And then I'm just going to, like, hover to the other spot. But it's basically in the same spot as the jungle biomes area was. The mossy blanket one. It's this one over here. Same spot. Now, I don't think we should get anything that needs to be taken out. But there is, like, something near the honey biome over here. Just going to max it out real quick. Yes, so there's something here. Oh, we're near the indigo quarry, so we could attempt to grab everything in one go. I don't know how bad the glitches get, but let's see, near the side of the honey gordo. We got that. We got that. We got that. Okay, so there is another thing in the moss blanket that we need to get. Technically, there's two things in the moss blanket, but this one area is kind of not really the moss blanket. It's like a spacey sort of thing in between. So I just got to find that place. I think it's in between the indigo quarry and the moss blanket. Not really the dry reef, though. So let me see. Okay, it's just hanging out on the ledge over... I think I might have missed it the first run round. Oh, was it you that we picked up? Yeah, it must have been you. Okay. So we've already grabbed you. Okay, so we're going to the dry reef now. And I'll have to remember to pick up that one later. So the first one in the dry reef... Well, first let me take a look. Because, like, these are kind of in a weird order. Like, these are in a weird order, and I don't like it. Hmm. Is this the area I'm in? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, this one was right at the very end. This area right here. There's, like, about 4 or 5 different spots near it. So, like, it has no idea which spot you're going to be in. So, how high up is this? Okay. It's not really high up. It's, like, floating behind it. Might be better to just go up this way. Yeah. So there's the Digitree. And then... how do I go around? Like this? So, that's probably that area. This map is terrible. So, let's see. Okay, this is... I know where that is. I just don't think we've seen it yet. Uh... This might be the next area. It's surrounded by a bunch of... yeah. Okay. I'm surprised I figured that out, honestly. So, are those the only two down here? So, and then the last two are over here. So these two are the last ones in the dry reef. One you gotta fly to. Okay, that's near the main area. And then this one is like, I recognize that spot. I just don't know. Like, I almost want to say it's back here. But I don't know if that's accurate. It'd be awful if it's hidden behind a glitchy area. Why do they keep putting me in that spot? Like, that area also has something. But I almost want to say it's right here. It is right here. Okay. I don't trust myself to get this from, like, such a low distance. So I'm going to go up. And I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk the bite. I'm going to risk the bite. And go from the top. And then there's only one left. And I just gotta find it. Like, I'll recognize it as soon as I see it. It's just, I have to find it. But it's somewhere, it is attached to, I think, the Indigo Quarry and the Mossy Blanket. It's that area. So, that's the area I need to connect to. Okay, this is too far. Probably would have been better teleporting to that, but that's fine. So, the other one is the last teleporter I need to connect to. I'm almost tempted to just teleport out and then teleport back in. Honestly, that might be better. Because I said I was going to come back in here anyway. And I would rather not risk... like, I think the way it's set up is that it's pretty easy to get in there. Like, it's pretty easy to see it once you find it. But it's the only one in there. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and go in there. And you know what? I think I know how we're going to take care of this, we might just go ahead and finish Victor's stuff off today. And I might leave Hogston and stuff for a different day because, like, it is 1:30. The flooring and stuff should be here anytime. So I kind of need to quit and, like, prepare for all that. So we might have to, I'm going to call it close soon. So we'll do this, and we might do, like, a quick run in just to get the last few glitch slimes. That's my theory. That's my plan. And we're going to go backwards instead of forwards this time, because I've been going the other way, but I think I need to go this way in order to actually find that one place. But we will attempt to finish Victor off, and then the next time I come on, we will attempt to finish Hogsden. We'll finish making the place look pretty. We'll attempt to find some of those, what are they called? The gilded gingers, and try to make a gilded Gordo. I mean, make a golden Gordo. That's what we'll try to do. We'll try to make a golden Gordo. So that's the plan for next time when we play Slime Rancher, and that will probably be the final episode. That'll be the true final episode. I don't know how long it'll be. It really depends on how long it takes to get a gilded ginger. If we don't get one after so long, I'm just going to call it at the end of that episode. We'll just say that we tried. um, but there's still a bit to do. We still got to do some decorating and stuff too. But like I would love to keep playing, but I just want to make sure that I have enough time to take care of all the stuff in real life. Like real life's just been kind of getting in the way of my streaming and stuff, but you know, that's how it is. That's how it is. Sometimes you gotta, like, pause things for, like, for the real. So we've already got 104, so we're almost done with all this collection. I think we will have to run back in for like 10, which sucks, but like I really wish that you could just collect a little bit more. Like, I mean, I could just, like, we'll see how much I need to grab, because if I just need to grab 10, I might just do that off stream, and then, like, when I come back, we'll actually give him all of the stuff. I think that might be how we do it. But anyway, it's over here. This was the location they were talking about, and let me just take another look, because I think it is just out in the open. That's where it's at. So let me see. It's just out in the open wherever it was located, and you could see it's hanging off of a ledge, and it's hidden behind the ledge. Okay, but it is. Ooh, it's weird that it's very quiet, but it's hanging off of a ledge. I think it's that ledge right there. So it's hanging off there. And that's it. That's all we needed to collect here. So, and hey, look, we got some evil little slimes. But that's okay. We only need 15 more in this section. Down to 5 more. So yeah, I'm basically about done. I think the next note I'll make is just on my computer. That way I know I can find it. All right. So I'm just gonna, like, I'm going to stand up here where nothing can hit me. Okay, so the only thing left to do is um, finish off Victor's stuff, which I will probably do that offline because there's only like 10 or so to collect. So I could just do that in a single session. And then we got to go back to Mochi's place and collect the stuff there. There's some treasure pods hidden in the slime sea. Um, we'll also have to fix up Victor's area. So we got to do that too. So where is the teleporter at? Oh my god, it's not there. I can't believe it. It's in a different place. It's been so long since we've been somewhere else. But we'll do that, and then we'll go to the Hobson's areas, which I forgot about when I started this up. Um, and then we'll see about getting some gilded ginger. If I can get at least one, that'd be great. I'm not too worried about it. I might play a little bit longer just to see if I can get some extra money. I don't know if I'll really worry about it too much. Um, I would like to get the golden sure shot, but I don't think I can. The golden slingshot, so I can earn extra money from the hogs and stuff. But I don't know how long it's going to be before I can get that. Like I would hate to play like a bunch of days in a row just to get that stupid thing. So it's over here. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and toss these. And while I'm tossing this, I'm going to thank you all once again for watching. And if you enjoyed this, uh, feel free to follow. It helps me get closer to affiliate. The sooner I get affiliate, the better I'll have at like gaining a little bit of a retention on my videos. Because right now the only thing that is really keeping me going is these retentions, and where I only am here every other week, a lot of these videos don't get a lot of retention because like after a week the videos are gone. You can still find me on YouTube, but after a week the videos are gone on Twitch. So there's like a good couple of days where there's no videos at all, especially during times like these where I'm getting stuff done at the house and I can't record. So getting affiliate would be very helpful to me. But either way, thank you all for watching and I really appreciate it. See you guys the next time. Bye.